right now, as you're watching this. Someone just maxed out their credit card. In the next 60 seconds, 15,000 people will add to their balance. And here's the scary part. Most of them don't even realize they're falling into the trap.
Look, I get it. You swipe your card for coffee, $4.50. No big deal, right? Then lunch. Then that one thing on Amazon you absolutely needed. By the end of the month, your statement shows $847. And you're thinking, wait, where did all this come from? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. 73% of Americans carry credit card debt.
But here's what the credit card companies don't want you to know.
Credit cards are designed, and I mean scientifically engineered, to make you spend more.
Studies show that people spend 18 to 30% more when using credit versus cash. Why? Because there's no physical pain, no wallet getting lighter, no cash leaving your hand. It's just a tap. And that tiny tap, it's costing you thousands.
Let me show you something that'll blow your mind. Let's say you have a $5,000 balance on a card with 19% APR. Pretty average, right? You think, I'll just pay the minimum, $125 a month. I can handle that. Here's the problem. If you only pay that minimum, it'll take you 19 years to pay it off. 19 years! And you won't pay $5,000. You'll pay $9,855, nearly double. Where's that extra $4,855 going? Straight into the bank's pocket. That's how they make their billions.
Now, you've probably heard of compound interest being your friend when you invest, right? Well, it's your worst enemy with credit cards. Here's how it works. Every month, they charge you interest, not just on what you spent, but on the previous interest too. Let's break this down with real numbers. Month 1, $5,000 balance times 19% APR equals about $79 in interest. You pay $125, so $46 goes to your actual balance. The other $79? Gone, vanished to interest. Month 2, now you owe $4,954, plus they're charging interest on last month's interest. This is why your balance barely moves. You're running on a hamster wheel, and the wheel is rigged.
But wait, it gets worse. Because most people don't have just one card. The average American has 3.84 credit cards. So now you're juggling. Card A, $3,200, card B, $4,800, card C, $2,100, 3 minimum payments, 3 interest rates, 3 due dates. You pay card A, but forget card B's due date. Bam! $35 late fee. Plus, they jack your interest rate from 19% to 29.99% as a penalty. Now you're paying $119 in interest just on card B every month. So what do? You use card C to pay card B, and the cycle continues. The debt doesn't shrink, it multiplies.
And here's where it gets psychological. You get a credit limit increase. Suddenly you have $10,000 available. Your brain thinks, hey, I'm doing well. I'm trustworthy. I can afford more. But that's not your money. It's the bank's money with a 30% fee attached. So you upgrade, better restaurants, nicer clothes, that vacation you deserve. And your minimum payments go from $200 to $350 to $600. Suddenly you're making $5,000 a month, but you're broke. Because $1,800 is going to credit cards before you even pay rent.
Okay. I know this is heavy. But here's the good news.
First, stop the bleeding. Freeze your cards, literally. Put them in water and freeze them. You need a barrier between impulse and purchase. Second, face the numbers. Write down every card, every balance, every interest rate. Yes, it's scary, but you can't fight an enemy you can't see. Once it's on paper, it's no longer this vague, overwhelming monster. It's just numbers, and numbers can be beaten.
Now, let's talk strategy. 2 proven methods. The Avalanche Method. Attack the highest interest rate first. Pay minimums on everything else, but throw every extra dollar at that 29% APR card. Mathematically, this saves you the most money. The snowball method. Pay off the smallest balance first. Why? Because quick wins feel amazing. You pay off that $800 card, suddenly you feel powerful. That momentum, it's psychological rocket fuel. You take that minimum payment and roll it into the next card. Now you're paying $150 on the second card instead of $75, then $225 on the third. The snowball gets bigger and faster and stronger. Pick the method that fits your psychology. There's no wrong answer, just the one you'll stick with. Tactical mode. Here are some ninja moves. Call your credit card company. Ask for a lower interest rate. Seriously. Say, "I've been a good customer. Can you lower my APR?" 70% of people who ask get a reduction, but most people never ask. Balance transfer cards. 0% APR for 12 to 18 months. It's like hitting pause on interest, but read the fine print. If you don't pay it off before the promo ends, you get hit with all the back interest. Automate everything. Set up autopay for at least the minimum. You'll never miss a payment. Use cash for a month. Just try it. You'll spend 30% less, guaranteed. But here's the real secret. Getting out of credit card debt isn't really about money. It's about identity. Who are you? Are you someone who's controlled by credit card companies? Or are you someone who takes control of their financial future? Every time you choose not to swipe, you're voting for the person you're becoming. That $5 coffee, it's not just $5. It's choosing debt or freedom. And once you see it that way, everything changes. Look, I know this video might have been uncomfortable, but discomfort is where change begins. If you made it this far, you're already ahead of 90% of people. So here's my challenge. Pick one thing from this video, just one, and do it today. Then come back here and comment what you chose. Let's build accountability together. If this helped you, smash that subscribe button. I'm breaking down money traps like this every week.